Hey guys, it's Noof here at Better Music, and look who's joining me. I'm here with Lucy Sugerman. But you already know that, right? You've seen her? You've seen her around? We all know who you are. You're pretty popular.
Really?
Yeah, amongst your friends. Everyone's like, oh, it's Lucy, everybody. Round of applause, Lucy. Yeah, I heard that. Okay, we're just going to run through 10 quick questions with Lucy. Want to start with, what drew you into the music industry? What was the defining moment when you went, that's what I want to do?
Oh, well, I've always loved music. So my parents would always play music while we were cleaning, and we just listened to so much, and they loaded the whole of Rolling Stone Top 500 from some year onto my iPod, and that's what I listened to religiously when I was 7.
Brought up on the classics.
Yeah, totally. And I started music when I saw a lady on the Wiggles playing the violin, decided I wanted to play the violin. And then I think the moment that I decided that I wanted to, go into singing and writing songs and stuff was I was always really interested in it. But, 8-year-old me had no idea that you could actually do that. I thought it was some weird, unattainable thing. And then I actually saw Taylor Swift, right? And she was 18.
Name drop.
She was 18. She had just come out with Love Story, and it was doing so well, and she wrote it herself, and she was on her guitar just playing music. She was this young girl, and I was like, wow, that's a thing you can actually do, because,
Right.
she was a young girl writing songs, singing songs, and I was like, I want to do that. I've always liked
So
it. So
as a young person, though, as a young person, is that who you would say is the key inspiration? Okay, you saw the violin, Wiggles.
Yeah.
Cool, you're like, okay, I'm getting an idea for this, but then you saw Taylor Swift, you identified?
Totally.
Right.
Yeah.
So, nice. Okay, it's a bit of a two-part question here. First of all, do you write your own music? Are you writing your own music? And what is that sort of creative process? I mean, start to finish. How do you find inspirato? What sort of triggers it for you?
Oh, well, yeah, I've always loved writing music, and it's something that I try to do every day. And most of the time it's terrible, and I write, I'm like, oh, but it's so much fun, and it's a huge creative outlet for me. And so in terms of inspiration, it really comes from anything. I mean, a lot of the time it is from life experiences, so the songs are very literal and
Sure.
very exaggerated, descriptive
Day
kind of
to
stuff
day
of things
kind of
that happen to
stuff.
my life. But yeah, so anything. It could be something I saw on TV, it could be something that happened in my parents' lives when they were younger. It could be something that happened to my friends.
That kind of thing. So
Everything,
that leads me almost
yeah.
into that next question, was the meaning, or a theme to your music. Some bands, some artists, they're a rock band that sing about cars and things like that. But do you have a theme? Do you think you have a theme or anything like that, or you're just completely open to whatever takes you?
Literally anything.
Yeah.
I think a lot of what I go through phases of what I write about. So I've been, for some reason, writing a lot about parties. Because, I'm in year 12, right? And you go to
Right.
18ths a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge party person. I'm that nerd that's in the corner. But,
The quiet wallflower.
yeah. And so you see a lot So you see a lot of what's going on. And so I've been writing about that. So that's a phase. Sometimes I'll write about, young love, or that young, typical stuff that's happening in life. Other times I'll, be writing about how I'm angsty about global warming.
About that. So basically a myriad of
phases.
different topics.
Yeah.
You're not pigeonholing yourself, which is fantastic.
No, I just want to try everything.
So when you're writing this stuff, have you ever thought of collaborating with someone else? Is someone else helping you? Is there anyone else involved in the process?
So, I mean, for most of my life, it's always been me, but this year I've been doing a lot of collaboration, which has been so much fun. So I have been travelling up to Sydney to do a lot of co-writes and writing with these amazing producers. And so it's really cool, because I feel like when there's two minds working on it, you unlock so much more.
Absolutely. Opens up other doors you wouldn't have thought of.
Definitely.
Has there been one that sort of jumped out at you and went, I never thought of that. That's a great idea. You've had a few of those moments?
Yeah, and so I was working with this producer. His name's Dylan Nash, and he told me this quote. I think it might have been Jack Antonoff said it, and it was, verses are for you, choruses are for everyone. And I was like,
did all the young people just hear that? Can you say that? Just say that one more time.
Verses are for you, choruses are for everyone.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
Goosebumps.
I was like, wow.
Yeah.
So it's things like that.
Awesome.
And it's really
Awesome.
really awesome.
And speaking about everyone else, you've got fans. don't go shy on me. You've got fans. These are the people who are watching. Hey, everyone.
Hi.
How do you interact with fans? Say somebody comes up to you. I mean, do you get shy, excited? Are you shocked? Are you like, oh, yeah, cool?
It's still like really shocking, kind of really shocking to me because I'm like, I still can't wrap my head around the fact that people like, come to gigs and stuff. I think, I wouldn't be able to do what I do if people didn't like it, if people didn't enjoy it. So
Sure.
I think meeting those people, they're like, yeah, I really like this song, or like this song made me feel this way. I'm like, yes. And it's just so
Awesome.
amazing for me. And I'm like really grateful that I get to
And you can kind of
experience that
feed
and do
off
that.
of that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And so what is your favourite part? You're in the music industry. Do you have a favourite part? Is it meeting the fans, writing the music, the touring, the gigs?
Gosh, there's so many things that I love about it.
That's a big question.
I think the thing that gets me the most is when, you connect with someone or you make something
Sure.
and people like respond to it. They're like, this made me feel this way. This is
Right.
something I can listen to when I'm feeling this way, or I went through that too. And I think that's really special that I'm able to explore this art form and connect with other people.
Yeah.
So I think definitely the connecting and just
That's
bringing
your
people
favourite?
together. Or when I go to a concert and I'm watching this artist and there's 50,000 other people like vibing on this one song. Like that's the coolest thing about music.
That's what you love in the music industry.
Definitely.
And also, I mentioned that the touring and the playing gigs before, but when you get on stage, and this is, I guess anyone who's new to the industry, young people, old people, look, first timers, do you ever get performance anxiety? Do you freak out?
Yeah.
You do?
Definitely.
It's not just me.
Yeah. No, I get sick and I get shakes a lot. Or
Yeah.
I just anything. It could go wrong like that. That's kind of exciting as well, but I just get really
Because it keeps you on the edge the whole time.
And I think it's definitely beforehand that I get the most nervous, but I think once you get into it and if it starts going well, then it's okay. But beforehand, I'm usually
Do you do anything? Is there a bit of a ritual before you go on stage? Is you've got to drink some cold water, then some warm tea, or something just before you go on?
No,
some
I
high
think-
fives.
I think just talking to people, I'm a massive waffler. If I just can just talk about my nerves and be like, I'm so nervous to someone.
Sure.
It's good.
Yeah.
I always drink a lot of water. But a lot of the time it just goes so fast and I'm just like, oh, I'm on stage now. Okay, we're going to do it.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
And again, speaking about on stage, because that's where we can see you most of the time. Well, all the time. What's your favourite venue? Do you have a favourite gig that you've done? Has there been a favourite venue? Look, I want to take this just a moment. Lucy also did just play at Anthems here in Canberra recently, supporting John Farnham and Darryl Braithwaite.
Legends.
That is huge. I know there's a round of applause. I can hear it at home. Lucy, well done. Well
Yeah.
done. Favourite gig? Favourite venue?
That has got to be one of my favourite ones. Like playing at the Arboretum, it was so cool. You got the view in the background, the sun's setting, the amphitheatre's beautiful. So that was really cool. I also did this gig with the Canberra Youth Orchestra. Played at Llewellyn Hall. Llewellyn Hall is beautiful, beautiful. Acoustics are amazing. So that's been one of my favourite venues. And my other favourite venue in Canberra that I've played at is the Street Theatre. The team there are amazing. It's got so many different dynamic elements and the sound's great. And it's just a really good intimate space and everyone sits in there, listening to the lyrics and
Awesome.
yeah.
So basically,
yeah.
you're very Canberra-centric.
Yes. Love
Even
Canberra.
though, let's face it, you're becoming a national sensation, soon to be international. It's coming. So, I mean, you were brought up in Canberra. You started all of your music here in Canberra. Did we see you in the store when you were
Yes.
knee
So
high?
I woke up one day and decided I wanted to go busking, and my dad and mum did some research because my parents are amazing. They're so supportive,
Yep.
so into it, and they were like, no one's gonna be able to hear her if we don't, get a good guitar. We can plug her in and have a microphone and stuff. So we rocked up to Better Music.
Cool.
And Simo,
Name drop.
yes.
Simo.
Simo.
Come and see Simo.
Yeah, no, he was so awesome and helped us so much with getting the best gear for a good price. It was really amazing quality. So we had this little Roland box and a Crafter mini guitar because I was this tall
Very
and
cool.
very small. And that was my first couple of years of doing music was busking with that gear, and I always came back to Better Music for new stuff, new additions to the busking kind of setup. So
You are a familiar face around here, I must say, and that's why it's so comfortable sitting here chatting to you. And it's for other people who want to sort of listen to your stuff, see your stuff. You have your own Spotify account, correct?
Yes.
It's just Lucy Sugerman.
Yeah.
Am I correct? Yeah. Which you can. Lucy did allude to what's on her Spotify account. It's pretty prolific. Otherwise, if you go to the Better Music Spotify account, you'll also hear plenty of Lucy tracks as well as other Canberra artists. Last question, and this is a question for the people. What advice have you got for like the up and comers? I'm not going to say young because look, there's all ages out there. So somebody who wants to get into it, is there something key that you could mention?
I think the main thing is persistence, and I know everyone says that, but music, it's a tough gig, and there's going to be a lot of setbacks. Like it is really hard, but if you stick at it and take any rejection that you get and learn from that,
like
you're
constructive
just gonna get
criticism and
better.
stuff like
and
that,
you just got to get out there and play as much as you can, write as much as you can, do as much as you can, get as much experience, because you'll be able to develop like within yourself and better your craft, and everything else will come. So you just got to work hard, I think, and just anything that you want to do, just go for it.
Just go.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Guys, you've been here at Better Music with Lucy Sugerman and Noof. Again, guys, please thank Lucy Sugerman. I can hear that round of applause. Oh, it's deafening. Whoa. And guys, again, on our Better Music's Spotify channel, get on there, check it out. Have a listen to other Canberra artists. Guys, again, from Lucy and Noof. Thanks, guys. Thank you,
Thanks
Lucy.
so much for having me.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.